Alright, so I've made a couple of resource stations and stuff, and I want to get those set up at the various other settlements and get them all hooked up so they're all sharing resources and everything. Also recruitment stations, so we can hopefully get some more settlers coming in at Red Rocket and elsewhere, and we'll just probably funnel those back over to Sanctuary for now, I think. We'll see, though. Need to unpack these, I believe. Yeah, just do one of each of these. Now we should have the stuff to do one of each. So there's our travel hub. Maybe a bit of overkill to have a travel hub here, considering it's like right next to Sanctuary, but convenience, you know. One of these. Then our recruitment thing. I'm gonna put it down here for now, I guess. And I'll check to see what we're looking at in terms of our minerals here. Let me see, that was under production. And local mineral deposit scan. This one's also pretty bad, so I'm not gonna make this into an outpost. If you're not aware, basically you can scan for the minerals at each location, and if it's really high, you are better served by turning it into an outpost, which means that you get less resources from the people there, but you get more out of the ground. You get like a 50% multiplier on whatever you're getting from the ground. So you want to check every settlement and then see which ones will give you the best yield on the various minerals, and especially oil, because later on you can make oil and stuff. Now, of course, you can just, you know, recruit people. It's not a big deal. You don't have to really worry about it. Let me see what my supply lines look like here. So I think we go from Red Rocket over to Starlight. It looks like that's going through there, but this is not connected to anything right now. So we just send this to Starlight, and the next one gets sent back to Red Rocket. Technically, I think you can just send them all to Sanctuary, or just send everything to one. Like, that's a way to do it too. It's a bit more like immersive to send stuff, have it in like in a line, I guess I would say. But I don't think it matters. I think like as long as they are connected, it shouldn't matter. So if I send stuff to Sanctuary, but I've always done it this way, so I'm going to continue to do it the way I do it, because that was the way I was like told to do it in the very beginning when I started playing survival and stuff. So I don't want to mess it up. So yeah, the idea is as long as you're doing like a point-to-point-to-point-to-point connection, you should be fine. They'll all share their resources. Though I guess everything gets moved to Sanctuary anyway, so does it really matter? I don't know. Probably overthinking this a bit much. I guess we have a couple nuclear material left over. That's fine, we'll take those. So yeah, we got that going now. We have no one here really. But we ought to make, if we can, some basic stuff. Like if we have enough, we can do some mute fruit. I don't know if I want to do mute fruit here because I want to make sure that we're actually going to have people here to harvest this. If I have enough to make a row of mute fruit, I probably ought to do that back at Sanctuary. We're going to go back there in a second. I want to run over to Abernathy now and do the same thing there pretty much, set up a supply line. Or wait, no, Abernathy set up. We already have that done. So that one's good. Did I make a recruitment station over here? I don't know if I did or not. Let me check real quick. I guess either way you want to go over. I'm going to put my auto walk on, hope I don't get attacked by anything, and have a sip of coffee. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I did anything here except for, yeah, we need to do more stuff here for sure. Okay. And I think each of these is farmed by one person. Like they're a one-to-one thing. Like a row of 10 gives you, is used by one person. So I guess in that case, I'll want to go ahead and want to make beds and stuff here as well. We're just going to shove as many bunk beds in here as we can. sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Abernathy, you're gonna have to share your living quarters back here with people. Because we don't have room. I'm too lazy to build another thing here. Yeah, we'll just shove as many beds as we can in here without obstructing where we're walking, pretty much. We'll try to make it somewhat look like immersive looking, you know? You gotta go. Random elk picture. Or deer, whatever you are. Okay, we don't want more than 15 people at a settlement anyway, so that's enough beds. Let's do, some turrets. They often get attacked from, like, out here, so 2 of these should do. For now, anyway. And then you've got some water. Maybe some more water, that would be good. If I can make any more. Yes, we can make some improvised water pump thingies. What's the difference here? Liquid fuel, circuitry, 4 and 4. It's the same thing, pretty much. I think it's just, this doesn't require power. Bit easier to deal with, then. That's fine, we'll do that here. Okay, then obviously we have to make our recruitment stuff as well. I'll go ahead and put one of these in too, because sure, why not? We don't need that. We don't technically need a resource station here either. Okay, so I'm missing that too. Nope. Nuclear material. Let me unpack a... Where's your... There it is. It got moved by Horizon. The workbench. Need to unpack some stuff into here. So I want to unpack one of those recruitment stations? Yeah. Okay, and then we make a recruitment thing here. I think it'd be probably lore appropriate to have it up there. I don't need a resource station here, but I kind of would like to scan it for local minerals. Wonder if I can make a production manager instead. It's gonna start raining rads, though. I don't want to be here very long. I'm just gonna leave it for now. We'll figure that out later. It's not of utmost importance that I figure that out right this second. So that's good. We got everything set up for Abernathy and Red Rocket. Those will recruit people now and continue to grow. I'm going to see if I can fit in one more row of plants at Sanctuary. We need the 10 mute fruit. Want to get that production going as soon as we can, and then we'll have a little bit of everything going. Well, mostly of everything. I don't have, like, gourds or melons, I don't think, but we have to wait until... I should actually check to see if we're fertilizing that stuff. And I should see if we're going to get a rad storm. Maybe I should just sleep for a little bit and hope it goes away. We are actually tired, though sleeping for an hour is not going to really help that. Maybe it'll just blow by us. We might not get severe rad storm here. It kind of seems like it's in a distance, not right here. Okay, anyway. Oh no, we're going to get some rads here. Well, that sucks. Okay, I'm just going to rest for like an hour. Hope it goes away, but then it's going to be like... You know, it's going to be morning after that. It's going to be nighttime after that. It's not severe. I'll try to do some stuff and then sleep afterwards. So... Oh, we do have some stuff here. Nice. Nice. I can plant that stuff. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have enough people here that I can make some more crops. Could get in the power armor too, I suppose. Now, I was just able to make a large mute fruit row. Where did my fertilizer go? I doubt I can make any fertilizer myself. Let me see. May have to try to find some to plant some more stuff. Could do some skills and training. This is going to be... Well, this is not bad. Well, we can do more salvaging. I don't really want salvaging, though. What I want is workshop tech levels, and we need vendor credits for that, which means maybe making... We have some vendor contracts. I could do that. Let me take a look here. This requires trading of 10. I could invest into trading and do a bar. Could get a doctor here as well, which would be really nice. Leadership, they all require some leadership and some training. Now, some of them only require 10 leadership, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, we need to do some training then. So 1 into marketeer, so we have some trading skill. And then I can do some of these things. Where would I want my bar at? Maybe over here. Be fine. Have a bar here. Okay, so one of them is on the bar now. And then maybe do a medical center. I can't right now. I need a doctor contract, right? General store would be nice too. This snaps as well, which is really handy. Sure, general store. That'll be probably all I can do for now, but that'll give us some income. Okay, that's good. This stupid storm, man. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep for the night, and we'll go in the morning, I guess, because we're having a rad storm, and that's annoying. Just gotta sleep for like 12 hours. It sucks to sleep for that long because you end up cutting into your food supplies if you're sleeping for that long, you know? Like it's that tight. The food and water supplies are that tight in Horizon that it's kind of really not ideal to be having that. I also want to prioritize drinking the sanitized water. I'm sure we are a bit hungry, so I'll go ahead and eat something. Even though it doesn't say we're hungry yet, I'm sure we have some hunger in our character. You don't get like a debuff until later on. Let me see if I can make some sanitized water instead here. What are we using for that? That's pretty easy to make. I can get rid of the rads pretty easily, and I think it's fine to like take some radiation. Seems okay. I don't have a whole lot of adhesive to make first aid supplies, but it doesn't cost that much either. I'll try to prioritize going to a doctor instead, because I have more caps than I have anything else right now. I got a workshop ration as well, sure. I have 2 of these, actually. I don't want to overeat, though, because my character's already in good shape for that. Are we hydrated now? Close enough that we're hydrated. Alright, we are a bit radiated, but I mean, it is what it is, you know? Let me check. I'm pretty sure production has not rolled over anything yet, right? No. No, we're good. Check mail real quick. Nothing new. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Now we can really head out. For real this time. And the question is, where do I want to go? We need to go down into Lexington, right? That's going to be the next area we explore, kind of. I've done a good enough job over in this area, so I guess, yeah, we go down to Lexington and start exploring Lexington and get Corvega done, which is going to mean doing a fast travel over here to Starlight, I'd say. That seems fine. And, yeah, eventually we'll get ourselves set up at Starlight, and then do Corvega, and yeah, all that stuff. All that fun stuff. The fun stuff. Shooting lots of people and looting lots of people. And I haven't checked my command mission stuff. Do I have anything in my container? Not yet. I don't really have people doing a whole lot just yet either. We need more people. Okay, anyway, let's go down to Starlight then. We can fast travel from here, but we cannot... oh, we need to add supplies, right. Now, we do have supplies that we can have. We have supply kits we can... We've been using them up because we had a negative... Didn't have enough stuff here. So if I add 10 supply kits, that'll give us 40 for fast travel. We do have a surplus here of everything, right? Yeah, we're good. We're very surplusy right now. That's great. We'll start producing those automatically then, which is good. Random Brahmin. I think I'll let them live for now. Feel a bit bad murdering the Brahmin. I guess the time thing worked out okay because the fast travel took a bit for us to get here, so now it's reasonably bright out. It's morning, you know? Checking to make sure my ENB is on. Need to make my headlamp brighter whenever I remember to do it. So adhesive and everything else that we can find, every other useful thing we can find over in Lexington. We're just gonna like sack Lexington. We're gonna loot all the things over here. There's definitely a raider over here, I just don't know where he's at. You sitting right there? Yeah, you are. Hard to see in the morning, but yes, you are right there. Can't believe that missed. Can't believe that one missed either. Okay, just... should have gone for the body shot, honestly. Inside there, you are. I can really just barely see you, though. Nice headshot there. And there are turrets over here as well. Try to prioritize using the ammo for this thing. Wonder if I can get a beat on this thing to where it can't shoot me. Nope. Not from here anyway. This might work. I'll do. Need to find a piece of that is scrappable. Not sure I'll find one, though. Give me 1 minute, guys. My heat has turned on, and I don't like recording whenever my furnace is running because it makes, it's loud. Same with my AC, so I'm gonna pause for a second. I'll be back. Okay, the heat god is done speaking. We can continue. And I've turned it off for the rest of the video, so I can record in peace without having to pause every time it comes on. It's gotten pretty dang cold recently. We are heading into December, so I guess that makes sense. It is that time of year. We had such a extremely mild winter last year that it almost feels strange to have a regular Ohio winter, you know? Which is typically brutally cold and not pleasant. But that's fine. I actually enjoy the cold weather. Well, I enjoy it less than I used to. In my 20s, I was more okay with the cold. I still enjoy the change of seasons. I couldn't imagine living somewhere that doesn't have a change of seasons, like an extreme change, or like a super mild winter. So I definitely enjoy whenever it's, you know, a pretty winter wonderland. Oh my god. I don't think that was aimed at me. Or was it? I think that was aimed at a feral ghoul. Holy shit, man. I'm just talking about peaceful, nice things. There's that guy up there. He doesn't usually have a fat man in Horizon. I guess we're going up there right now so I can take this guy out.
Why do they always gotta fight back?
I guess he does now. Maybe it's because I come here too early I don't know. Not sure why. I can't get there from here though. That truck up there's gonna blow up now. I'm pretty sure that was aimed at the ghouls that attacked them. But still, oh my god. Terrifying. When you're not expecting it, that's terrifying. I haven't stated I'm gonna play this as a permadeath run. I kind of always play as permadeath now, though, on Fallout 4 because it's not much challenge otherwise, and I think it adds some flavor and excitement. But hey, a T60 chest piece, nice. But same, like, at the same time, I don't know. Really wouldn't want to start over again. Early game in Horizon's a pain in the butt, and we're finally over the very, very challenging early game portion. Alright, so I gotta get up there and kill this guy.
What the? Fucking hide from me? You're don't you die on me?
I haven't bound all my weapons, have I? 3 and 2, and there we go. This guy has to be up above us. But one's dead here, I guess. They must have killed him.
Show your face. Come on. I dare you.
I think that's all of them. The tar berries it is. Nope, there's one more there. I will need those later on. We'll start making our own tarberry farm. They're really useful for some high-end recipes. Ooh. It's a nice box. There were two here. I didn't even see you. Okay, how do I get up top? I've done it before. It's not that hard. It's been a while, guys. Pretty sure this will get me up there. Alright, what kind of... We don't really have explosives, do we? I think the best bet here is going to be to, not socket, put 45 ammo in this, if I have any. Yeah, use 45 for this thing. Pop a jet, and then... tap this guy in the head, which is still on 5, okay. Alright. This should be fine.
What the fuck was that?
Easy enough. His buddy's already dead.
Hey.
Dogmeat, would you stop walking in front of me? I did add one heavy weapon mod, by the way. It's patched for Horizon, but it should add like a German-style minigun. So that will be fun later on as well. I'm hoping to go with a heavy weapons build at some point with using that. Kinda surprised it didn't blow up, considering. I should also, before I forget, put the 38 ammo back into this. I don't really want to be using 45 ammo for enemies that aren't that difficult. Want to use up at 38. Again, there's not a piece I can scrap here. You can typically scrap the turrets and you get good stuff out of them, but I'm not sure where the pieces and parts went, so no scrap for me. I think I might get rid of the trash piles mod I have. I think I got rid of that on my Horizon setup. I just didn't have it. I had it still on my survival setup, which I cloned over into my Horizon because there were issues, as we discussed, with the grass last time. I don't think I'm a fan of these trash piles. They look too samey, look too copy and pasty. It looks like... you can definitely tell, like, the textures are just very often reused. Got him, but not enough. Okay, got one, cool. I'm not gonna like sit here and try to snipe all of them right now, but if I can pick off one or two here and there, then go back and do some more looting in the rest of Lexington before doing more, I'd be fine. Where are you? Oh, all the way up there? That's a big ass trying to make that shot. I'm going to pass on that for now. Bit much to ask of Wandy. I don't think you get a message anymore that you got stuff from these, but you do get stuff from them whenever you salvage them. You get parts. And also salvaging skill, obviously. You can get things like adhesive and circuitry, stuff like that. And in the vehicles, you get nuclear material. Which, nuclear material is one of the most valuable resources you can get. Thank you, Horizon. Appreciate the random mine. Okay, is it time? Well, let's do the parking garage first, then we'll go into Super Duper Mart afterwards. Go into here real quick and grab all the junk. You set up some scavenging stations as well. I'm pretty sure you can get duct tape from those, which is nice. I need adhesive more than anything else right now. Well, adhesive and nuclear material, which I do know a good place to get nuclear material. Over at Gorski's cabin. We'll go over there after Lexington, probably. I hope we get a bunch of... Well, we'll get a bunch of nuclear material there for sure. Because there's like a disassembled main nuke there. So you're guaranteed to get some stuff. I beg your pardon, dog meat. This is the entrance to, the underground? The, switchboard? Well, exit of the switchboard, technically. I think you can go through the entirety of the switchboard without even starting the quest, and then it might repopulate afterwards. I'm not really sure. I went through it when I was playing around in Lore Out, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize you can just go through the entire thing before you even meet the railroad. It's kind of cool. A lot of good loot down there. Good experience, too. Okay, this goes in the side room. This first. Bunch of ghouls in here, plus a locked off area. Took a tiny bit of damage there, but I'd say it's worth it. Nice. Oh my gosh, he's back all of a sudden without his head and leg. That happens whenever you scrap pieces and parts of people that were blown up posthumously. I think there's nothing that can be done about that in terms of the scripting. Do I want to try to kill this robot? Oh, someone asked in a comment about Horizon and antibiotics. I was suffering from disease so much in the previous episode. Can you still make antibiotics from glowing fungus? You can, but the other resources are extremely rare, and that's kind of the problem.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
So what would it take? This guy's going to be tough, isn't he? What would it take to kill this guy? Even hitting him with combat inhibitor shots, he's going to be extraordinarily tanky. He's a skull level. I could put down a bottle cap mine and pray. That'd be about it, though. And honestly, I have to try and get him to walk over the bottle cap mine without blowing me up as well. Like, I'm not sure if he has a normal patrol pattern. He's trying to get past dog meat. Look, if you want to come over here... I mean, that works. That'll do it. Hell yeah. One less car to harvest, but yeah, that'll do it. I guess he didn't trigger the mine because he wasn't technically hostile, but yeah, I just wanted to loot him. We do have the hacking stuff. I just don't think we have the hacking. We have the hacking magazine. I don't think we have the skill, though. I think I need to put more into the engineering perk, and I could just disable them myself without going through that. It's okay, blowing up stuff is more fun anyway. I could have sworn there's some stuff up here to loot, but maybe not. Might be thinking of a different rooftop parking garage somewhere. In any case, let's go check out Super Duper Mart. Though I have to do my customary one try on the diner thing here. No luck. I have gotten them before. It's very, very low chance, though. I'm not sure what the odds actually are. Maybe like 1 in 100 or even 1 in 1,000. I do wish this was a bit faster. I know it's for like immersion purposes because this is a survival overhaul and everything, but like in my opinion, that bar should go as fast as it possibly can go in terms of the script running without messing things up. Because it's a single player game and like I'm not here to like look at, you know, scripts running on the screen like that. Even if it is quote-unquote immersive. Oh my gosh, so many cigarette things. I mean, I am getting stuff out of these, and I have plenty of parts for now. I will run out of parts eventually, or simple tools eventually. Not parts, I have plenty of simple tools. We will run low eventually, and I'll just prioritize cars, but for now we're getting experience, so... Do that in power armor, huh? Okay.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
You should activate some ghouls and we can just tag them for easy experience. Or I can just activate them, I guess, and he'll help us out. Conserve ammo. He's almost dead now. Get him, robot. Robot's not here, okay. Robot, you're supposed to help me out here, buddy. Spawn him in over here. Robot is not being super helpful. I think all the corn and stuff's been removed from here too. There's normally vegetables in here you can get.
Identify yourself.
Yeah, help me out, dude.
All clear.
Nice job. Another one.
Please take cover until the danger has been eliminated.
Yeah, I can't do anything with them. Not yet. I need a higher hacking skill. And maybe another magazine too. Or the higher engineering skill, I think is what it is. Alright, let me get the rest of this stuff around here.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
You were just like looking at me for a second there. I hate even blocking
Attack on hostile target.
in this because it will wear down my power armor. Which is really a dumb... Like, I don't know if it's possible to stop it, but it really annoys me that you lose durability in your power armor whenever you're blocking. Even though you block perfectly, you still lose durability and you gotta repair your power armor eventually. De-incentivizes good melee play, which I think is it's more risky to do melee, you know? So I feel like it should be rewarded more. Man, die already. Let's get our fusion core and the rest of the stuff that's in here. There's a bunch of food and stuff over here I haven't looted yet. It's kind of laying around. I do want to kill the robot too if I can. Wonder why that hat was highlighted. To look and see if that's like special in some way. Always love lighting in here though. This is one of my favorite spots. I love taking screenshots in here. The stuff coming in the windows just looks really cool. Any like boarded up window with the ENB I have and everything looks really, really nice. Alright, is that... Not everything. Still some stuff over here. Good enough though. This also really reminds me of that shopping center in, was it The Walking Dead? Where they have like a helicopter come down through, like it was landed on top of it, but had like partially brought it down, and then they ended up, the whole thing came down. I wonder if there was some inspiration on their part from Fallout, because I mean, I'm pretty sure Fallout came out first, right? There's always been shopping centers in Fallout, though. In my opinion, just my opinion, Super Duper Mart here is just one of the coolest locations in any Fallout game, period. Okay, I think we're done. Sorry, I've been over this like 3 times now. We go through the back area here, and then we'll go get our fusion core and be on our way. Camping backpack up or lower, I think I already have that. I mean, I'd be picking up a backpack purely for style at this point because there's no difference, really. Right in the noggin, got him right good as he came through the window. Right, how tough are you? You're pretty tough, but what if I were to hit you from behind with something like this? Still pretty freaking tough. I mean, I could probably take him down like that. I'd want to use some jet, though, to make sure I got off enough shots before he died and turn around to shoot me. They're worth a ton of experience, though, so I mean... Yeah. Long as I'm stealthed, it should be okay. Can you get out of my way, shopping cart? Trying to set up a shot here. Dog meat just disappeared too. Nice. He was in the way too. That's fine. Look, man, there we go. Not too bad. I could have maybe gotten that without the jet. But yeah, look at all that good stuff. That's good loot. All this pre-war food, even if I can't use it, or if I don't want to use it myself because it would give me radiation and probably make me sick, it still is worth it because we can scrap it into meat scraps, so you get some food value out of it. Or it can be turned into fertilizer, either one. Both useful. Thought I heard the pitter-patter of ghoul feet. So this was part of Preston's crew, right? They were like holed up over here looking for supplies, and then oh, hello. Got a whole bunch got taken out by ghouls. Let me see what this holotape says.
Searched for anything that might tell us where they went. The only thing we found was Anthony. Must have been bad. They never would have left his body. I sent Emma down to the loading dock to wait for me while I check on something. We won't stay long. I just want to get Anthony's body and... Wait. The Pharaohs are back. Oh, fuck me.
Why would you... There's like, I'm sorry, it's I don't know. It's always the same thing, right? Like, why would you go back? Why would you do that? Like, prioritize yourself and your friends surviving over the dead. The dead don't need your help, you know? You don't owe that person's corpse anything. They wouldn't want you to come back and possibly risk yourself. Haven't saved in forever, and I should before I crash and get very, very sorry that I didn't save. Should be able to scrap the espresso machine, I'm just saying. Free experience. And toilet bombs. Toilet sugar bombs. Okay, I think that's it. Let's hope we got a full one from that. Let me see. We did. We got a second full one. Nice. So we got a partial one and two fulls. We ought to be good for a while then on fusion cores. You can go fusion cores full-time in Horizon. You just have to be very, very conservative, and you have to kind of know where all the fusion core spawns are. The good ones, because all the outdoor ones are mostly malfunctioning. But I don't typically ever have to craft them myself. If I do, it's because like I chose to pretty much, because I'm just sprinting everywhere. Let's save again real quick. I'm gonna make sure I have a save in here so I can come back and get some screenshots. It looks cool. Okay, and I think that's everything. Let's do the garage and... Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to click. So you are missing a limb, but it was kind of trailing with you, I saw there. And there's Emma. Emma and Josh bit it because they came back. You dummies. I don't even know where... Well, I guess Anthony's body was in the, that back room.
What the hell is Josh doing? He's been gone for over an hour. We need to get out of here. The guys are thinking we're already at Concord. If Josh would hurry his ass up, maybe we can get there in time. Shit! Gunfire! Not good! Josh!
Ya dummies. Okay, there's the couple raiders we started with. There's a settler that they were playing basketball with over here, or the raiders were anyway.
What?
Someone in power armor up top we want to take out too. Really? Why are you hitting me? Oh, it's you. Fine. You want to die? I will oblige. Where'd you come from? Maybe a Horizon spawn. I'll swap this over. Do 45 rounds again for the power armor guy. I'm not sure if I'll use jet or not. I mean, it is a big DPS increase. I'm not sure how necessary it is. Hopefully I can get a sneak up on him. They're pretty clueless typically. Have any grenades or anything? I have Molotov, that's not going to really cut it. Yeah, I probably want to use a jet for this, just to be safe. Damn. What a freaking tank. But we did get his combat stim pack, that's awesome. Hey, it's my survival guide. Just kidding, it's not actually named after me, but I'd like to pretend it is. Where's the... Right, it's up top. Around this way. Okay, let's rechamber this for 38 cal. And for all you saying, you can't do that with a gun in real life, you know what? This is Fallout, and it's not real life. So... there's also not nuclear-powered cars in real life, and all kinds of other stuff that doesn't exist in real life, so like, yeah, it's fine, deal with it. Always, like, I never got people that tried to insert ultra-realism into games that had lots of things that were, by lore, not really ultra-realistic. Like, these, like, it doesn't, there's no point. It doesn't really seem reasonable to do that. I missed that, really? Didn't even make him... There we go. Didn't kill him, though. Damn. I missed that one, too. I feel like my accuracy is not pinpoint with this thing. So I felt like I should have hit that. Okay, that one was a miss. He moved last second. Annoying. There we go. Let's go over and get a decent vantage point to take him out. Oh, before I do, though, there's some stuff I missed.